Weird.
If within me, what could it be? The Holy Spirit. Well, let's see. Here it is, Monday night. And usually we do this on Fridays, but you know what? We're fucking busy, all right? Live with it. But here we are on a Monday night. I am one half of your co-host, the handsome, humble, heavyweight co-host, the one and only Lunchbox. That is one word, capital L, capital B. Thank you very much. Joined as always by my beautiful, buxing, bountiful, bouncing bride, Jen.
Making up words again.
What word did I make up? Those were all.
Buxing. What the
Did I
fuck
say
does that
buxing?
mean? You said it last week too.
I thought I said no, it was buxom bouncing.
No, you made up a word last week too. That's where that all started.
Hey, you know what? I make up words all the fucking time.
I know. I'm just saying. You're making up words and you're using them. You stick to it.
Okay. Got it. Let's make up words. So here we are on Monday because we are on vacation. So you know what? What better way to spend a Monday night? Kids in bed nice and early. Yeah, definitely a knock on that one. We spent all day painting our bedroom, which is definitely going to be a story in its own right. If you look closely, you can see all the paint splatters on Jen's glasses.
I am covered in paint. My hair has paint. My glasses are covered in paint. I can't really see through them very well. My clothes, my body, my nose. I probably ingested some paint. Can't talk or have your mouth open with a paint sprayer because.
But I will never go back to rollers. Never in a million years. That was the shit. Like we're just up there spraying, and like it's actually, yep, Yeah, well, you know what? And it was funny because you balked on it, and then you're like, maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't, maybe we should. And then we got the call that our kid's belly hurt. I'm not buying that for a fucking second.
No, we're also getting a new bed, which is why we're painting. And he very much wants to be here to see the new bed for some reason, but he knows damn well it's not coming today. It's going to be here in like a couple of days. Yet, I'm pretty sure that's why he came home.
I think he just wanted to be home because everybody's home. He's the only one that has to go to school, you know. And I think that's his problem. Like, I'm off work, you're off work, and he has to go to school. He's not having that shit.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, totally. So he's not having that shit. Yeah. Reason why we bought a cheap king size bed frame a while back, wood, bolts, all that fun shit, and one of the side panels is broken, and of course, us being, the Okie rig variety, I stuffed my PA under it. So it would hold it up because it was perfect. Like, I think I put 2 books and it was just as level as Jen's side of the bed. Now, that being said, it wobbled, slats would fall, things like that. And then the other day, my kid decided to take the PA out and it collapsed. So we promptly just threw that bitch in the trash and then went ahead and ordered a new bed. So figured the room's clear, might as well paint. Well, now we're all fucking covered in paint. Every last member of this family is covered in paint. Maggie's got paint on her leg. Stormy wouldn't be able to tell because she's just as white as the paint. Yeah. Jen's got it in her hair, on her glasses, On
my nose. I've been huffing paint.
Yeah,
quit. Smart way.
Got to quit with that paint. Not the smart way.
I mean, none of the ways are smart ways. But, like, you did it the hard way with the little speckles.
Do you really find that to be the harder way?
I don't know, but it didn't work.
So anyway, go ahead and throw anything you want in the chat. We've got our usual customary 4 songs for you tonight. You just saw what's become one of our consistent running songs on the show, and that is Timekeeper, the Holy Spirit, which Jen loves to make fun of, what was going on when this video was being made.
Can you imagine going to the mini golf land or whatever? You're taking your kids out, you're going mini golfing, it's great. You're going to beat these children at mini golf. You got to put that part at the end.
Got to add that mini golf part in there.
And there's this guy wearing golf clothes, essentially, with a bullhorn, and he's playing guitar with it. I mean, that part's not really weird. He's playing guitar with his
club,
his putter. He's playing with his putter. And can you imagine how funny that would be? Or just driving down the street and being like, "What is that guy doing?"
He's out there playing air guitar, doing the penis thing. It's like a young guy, he's gonna do stupid shit with a putter. But then he's got a bullhorn, and like you said, the question is, was he really yelling the lyrics into the bullhorn?
So I was watching his mouth when he was at the mini golf place, and he looks like he might actually be making those sounds at the mini golf
like
place. So you're a nice, respectable Christian family, and you're taking your kids out. You're taking your youth group, your church group out to the mini golf. And all of a sudden, there's demon sounds coming from hole number 12. I mean, you wouldn't have that many. Wait, how many holes are there? 15?
Mini golf? Yeah, usually 15.
It's a hole. It has a number, and there's a demon at it. You're going to run because you're scared.
So, by the way, Monday marks the beginning of WrestleMania week, and I just want to say happy Easter 420 and WrestleMania week to everybody that fucking celebrates. We made it, guys. We made it. Richard Coyle asked in the chat, which match am I looking forward to most at WrestleMania? Cody and Cena. Cody and Cena. Because all the variables are there. All the variables are there. Like I've even made you sit down. You always watch WrestleMania with me.
Yeah.
And you'll get in and out of wrestling. But these Cena promos have been so good. It is awesome to see the ultimate sweetheart of a guy fucking just berating everybody.
Make children cry.
Yeah, making children. Point of being that kid over there, he's toxic. Everybody, including that kid. That kid's hella famous.
Oh, Nick.
Oh, Nicholas.
The
guy who won the tag team title with Braun Strowman at WrestleMania.
That was a long time ago, but
that was awful.
Internet. WrestleMania famous.
WrestleMania.
Making up words.
So we're here at WrestleFamia. So We want to go ahead and get into our new song? Should we tell everybody what we got going tonight for them? I mean, we haven't talked about our weird beers, and these are some weird-ass beers.
Oh, my God, these beers. Okay, go ahead with yours.
Okay, both of these are from Great Notion Brewing Company. This is Great Notion's Blue Raspberry Fluff. It's got a nice, pretty can right there. Tart ale with blue raspberry flavor, natural and artificial flavor. And FD&C Blue number 1 pint, 8% ABV. Okay.
This is a triple berry shake. It's a tart ale. It's a little tart. It's more sweet than anything. I don't really get much tartness out of it. But if you were paying attention about 5 minutes ago, you saw me make a funny face at this because I just realized it's a 10%er.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, can I try your 10%? No. Okay. So that's going to be awesome. And of course, in addition to our songs, our fun death fact from the Mistress of the Macabre, Ellie Von Grimm, we have everybody's new favorite feature, Stay Out of That Girl's DMs, where we take some internet creeps and we expose them. Luckily, we have a lot of friends that get a lot of creepy DMs, and I ask all of them about them. So, you know what? And I even got, oh, Ellie wants to see your little shake.
Berry shake. Look at this dude.
I think it's a double entendre.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, what's he doing? Look at his face. He's like looking back at his ass, full of fucking berries. Get a bag. Don't use your pants. I don't want your pant berries. That's gross.
You want to try each other's?
Yes, this looks like something that's going to taste like blue.
It does.
I don't want it to taste like blue. It smells like blue. God, that's
awful.
You know, like the blue cotton candy or like the blue slushies and stuff like that. They taste like blue.
Tastes like blue. Like you blew yourself.
Well, that's what you get. I know that's not what you meant.
All right. So which new track do we want to play tonight? We got a new Replication track, a new Glitch Kill track, and a new Titan track. Okay, let me find it.
I thought you had it.
Of course, you find the only one I can't find in here.
Why did you talk about it?
Hang on.
Talk about it.
So anyway, these are. Stop singing, Hellheart.
You weren't even singing yet. Give him a chance before you tell him to sing.
Sammy Callahan. Well, I underprepared. All I have is wine. Should have gotten beers for this. Hey, whatever you feel comfortable with, Serena. Ellie, of course, says that's not what I meant, Jen, with the beer. We know what you meant, Ellie. You know what? Hers does not taste like a shake. Mine tastes more like a shake.
It could taste like a shake. Definitely not milky. Like, milkshake kind of shake. No boys are in the yard, so it's definitely not a milkshake. Right? Well, that guy going to trash cans was in the yard earlier.
He wasn't in our yard. He was heading out front.
But I hadn't opened this yet, so that was before.
All right. So just released on Friday. Our friends from up in Sacramento, the Mighty Titan, released a new song. And I know they had some struggles getting this done. So I'm really proud that they banded together, figured it out. This is Love by Titan. Brand new music. Worldwide debut, except for, the fact they already put it up elsewhere.
Let's debut here.
Let's debut this.
We could be worldwide.
We are worldwide.
Well, there you go. It's a worldwide debut.
We are. This is your worldwide debut, Titan. We are the biggest platform you've ever been on, damn it. Ever. In your life. This is Love by Titan. Lunch Hour. Power Flag Radio.
Imprison my every
And there you have it, the brand new single Love by Titan, right here on the Lunch Hour Pirate Flag Radio. What'd you think?
It was sad. It was good. It was sad.
Yeah, they do a good job of taking the heaviness and bringing a lot of emotion and atmosphere to it with a lot of their effects, their samples, all the orchestral style, keyboards and whatnot. Titan do a really good job of encompassing mood. And they're a great band, and Ryan is just so tiny, man. And you see that cat, and you don't expect that sound to come out of him.
Yeah, I could see that. And there are some people, most people sound the way they look, or they look the way they sound. You expect that, you get it. But he doesn't look like that sound should be able to come out of his mouth.
Right, like there's not enough of him.
And I don't know why. I have no reason to back this. I have no science to back this.
We've always talked about this.
It just doesn't, but it does.
So definitely go check that out. Titan, that's Titvn. Titvin, as Jen likes to refer to them. Titan Band, or Titvin Band, however if you're going phonetically on YouTube. Check them out. They've got a slew of videos. Their whole album last year, The Human Experience, was fucking incredible. Honestly, I put it up in my top 5 for album releases last year. I blasted it all the way from June till I still do. So, I mean, I definitely recommend putting it on. I especially ran through it again the other day, being as I threw on their new single, was like, fuck yeah, let's listen to Titan now. So, go check in with Titan. I recommend it. So, as we discussed, vacation this week. Right now, it's painting, chilling, getting a bed made, and then on Friday, we won't be back on Friday. We definitely won't. We'll probably knock off. Who knows? We might be on here every other day this week except Thursday and Friday, because we are headed down to Pasadena to the Rose Bowl to see the legendary, almighty, probably for the last opportunity ever, AC/DC.
I'm sorry, like burping. Very exciting. I've never been to Pasadena. We used to go to the Rose Bowl. So fancy. What else? I just blanked out entirely. Like, this has been such a long day. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I know, and I knew it was gonna be tough to wrangle you in, but we went all week, and we were like, we'll do it tomorrow. Mike Banks could be calling me, hey brother, I need some content, brother. Like, what happened to lunch hour? I thought you guys were back.
We're tired. We're old.
Mike Banks way older than we are. Nobody even knows how old that little creepy fucker is.
Not that much older than us. Like a couple years older than me. But anyway, Wolfie's favorite band, so he's kind of excited. I don't think he doesn't grasp the gravity of the situation.
No.
At all. We go to concerts, and this just happens to be one of those.
Well, and he was floored by Ice Nine Kills. Serena, be jealous. Be jealous. But you know what? There'll be video. There'll be, especially, so AC/DC means so much to this family because my mom's favorite band when I was growing up was AC/DC. And she got me into them. These are the first things I remember singing was the Highway to Hell and Back in Black album. And so right around the time I turned 7, my mom was going to see AC/DC at Arco Arena. And they had already gotten away once with seeing Motley Crue and didn't take me. And of course, so I'm not gonna let that slide. So I start complaining to my mom, and she's like, all right, you get to go. I'm like, okay. Well, tickets were sold out. Hey, what's going on, Alita? Oh, why haven't I not hit you up for this feature we got tonight? Oh, I'm gonna be in your DMs for some DMs later, Alita, and I'll explain that when we get there. So, but anyway, so I got to see AC/DC when I was 7 years old, like 10 days after I turned 7, on the Razor's Edge tour, and it was such a monumental experience to the point where on our old podcast, my dad gave me a pair of DCs that are AC/DCs. Like, it's so awesome. And of course, Wolfie got into them. And so he watches a lot of live AC/DC videos. And then they go on tour. And we have to go. And so Jen is going to be filming live videos because I'm going to fucking cry. I am going to blubber like a newborn woman and like just bawl.
Laugh at you while you cry.
You're gonna film though, right?
Yeah.
We gotta have content for everybody.
Gotta film you.
Like, you're gonna go live, so everybody, oh, shut up! Dave's crying again.
It's crying again. Serena Moon Purdue loves Ice Nine Kills. I love Ice Nine Kills. Amazing.
Their live show, they need to update the catalog. Like, they have never touched the first time.
No, they haven't.
Well, but everything
Still.
about that was so cool though. Like, you know, the opener and the headliner dropped off the show. So we got one band and a 2-hour long Ice Nine Kills set. Like, if I'm not mistaken, we heard Horrorwood stuff before anybody else did. We heard so many old songs.
Yeah, they only played a couple of songs.
But I mean,
if I remember right, but
like, I think like 4 or 5. Like,
they might have.
The whole encore was old songs, because remember, they did Silver Scream cover to cover.
Yeah.
And then they did like 4 or 5 more songs.
I've seen them like 4 times. I think you're one behind me.
Yeah, I'm one behind you because you went that one time.
And then we went last year to Sacramento to see them.
And that was Wolfie's first big show.
Redemption for my other time in Sacramento. Yep, and Wolfie went for that, and he got to watch them. He likes Rainy Day, which kills me. You want to watch Rainy Day? Yes, I do want to watch the Rainy Day video. How did you know? It was great.
So that was Jen's moment that she had with him, where she held him, because they opened with that. I'm going to be the same way during Thunderstruck, where like it's me and my boy, probably gonna have him up on my shoulders. But for Ice Nine Kills, there's only what, 4,000 or 5,000 people there, maybe.
I don't know. Probably. I mean, there were a lot of people there.
But it wasn't. But here's the point, though. It was still a small venue show.
Yeah,
this is
magnitude.
This is the Rose Bowl. We're going to a 100,000 person college arena. I don't think he understands what he's going to see. Hey, what's going on, Jordan? Good evening.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of people. It's going to be a lot of peopling. That's my perspective.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be a train wreck.
It's going to be expensive parking.
Yeah, we found that out today. Hotels aren't bad down there, though. Like, well, they're either fairly affordable or they go way the fuck up, or they're booked. Because we drug our feet on this because we weren't sure if we were going to go all week or if we were going to just go. And we're just going to go up for a couple days because we didn't want to spend all that money. Hey, what's up, Shane? You know what, Shane? Your timing is impeccable, and I might just send you a link here in a minute. So we're going to go ahead and debut another new track. This is the new music episode, apparently, of the lunch hour here. And luckily, the singer of this next band just popped up in the chat. So our buddies in Glitchkill. This is a band formed out of 4 dudes I've known forever. The drummer for the band I'm in, Nothing But Losers, Aaron Jones. Shane Leon, who has been in and out. Actually, the first band I saw both of those 2 dudes in was Dean, together.
So long ago.
So long ago.
We were children.
Which we were fucking children at that point.
But I could get into the bar.
By the time we saw Dean, I think I was able to get into the bar legally.
You were in the bar.
I made it in the bar. I was able to get in the bar. And what was funny is the owner took a 50-50 stance on whether I could hang out or not.
Whether the cops had been there recently or not.
Well, you know, they were smoking coke from the second story.
And it was probably always there, yeah.
So, and then of course, Travis Miller and the one and only Crusher, Buck Crusher. No particular reason. That's just, I always told Crusher I was going to start a band, just write a song called Buck Crusher, and I've still not done it. So, like, you want to start a band?
Why would you want to fuck Crusher?
I don't want to fuck Crusher. I want to tell Crusher to fuck off.
Why would you want either of those things?
Because why not? Fuck Crusher.
Crusher's a good guy.
But anyway, Crusher's a great guy.
Royce is good.
I am much more scared of Royce than I am Crusher. But anyway, has been on the move and doing big things this year. This is their second single they've released in the year of our Lord 2025. And man, fuck, we've had enough bad shit going on. And I'm just happy. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Glitchkill also added a new guitar player, Robert Cole. Super cool guy. Worked hella hard, sold mad tickets for Los Banos when we had them out. Like, it was his debut show with the band, and he showed up and showed out. So anyway, Glitch Kill has been on the move. They released Reign in Spite back in February, day before Valentine's Day, and then lo and behold, they played on Valentine's Day or day after Valentine's Day for us. So it was perfect timing. Doing well, by the way, Jordan. And Glitch Kills were on that track. They're releasing singles back to back to back to back. And so we got this one now. This is Kawato. I think that's how you pronounce it. The worldwide debut. We are just worldwide debuting everybody tonight, honey. Biggest platform you've ever been on.
We're that big.
We're that big. Worldwide and across the galaxy. So lunch hour. Brand new Glitch Kill for that ass. Kawato. Right here on Pirate Flag Radio. I said Pirate Flag Radio.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of my head! Swings in the
All right, welcome back. That was Glitch Kill with Quado. What'd you think?
It was pretty good.
So, wait a minute. Our guest disappeared. Nope, he's there. All right. So, just due to the fact that he popped in the chat at the perfect moment, and I meant to DM him before this, ladies and gentlemen, the singer from that last band, he is one of the most useful guys you will ever meet. Always down to help out, always down to put in work for you at the drop of a dime, and always so ridiculously prepared. Ladies and gentlemen, your friend and mine, Shane Leon. What's up, Bubba?
What I do? That is the funniest introduction ever because prepared never comes into play. I swear to God, it's all winging it all the time.
See, but you had a solution. That's my point. Like, next thing you know, like, I'm like, man, I need some gaff tape. And you're like, I don't even ask you, but you're just standing there, like, holding it out. Like I had just, like, texted you 10 minutes prior. Like, no matter
No, well,
what.
it's like half the time it's just like I try to keep like shit around that's just like, just in case, you never know. So it's like I guess somewhat prepared, but it's just I had enough shit go wrong that's like, okay, might need this for any possibility. But yeah. So how's it going, guys? What'd you guys think?
Awesome. I even waited to listen to it until I could watch it live so I could react. Fantastic, man. I'm really proud of you guys. All the work you're doing, all the cool things you're putting out, and you've always got a good concept for everything. Ellie says, "Love you, Shane." Hey, Shane, is this available on Spotify yet? So we got people in the chat asking.
I believe so, yeah.
So hey, just go check out Glitch Kill. That's one word. Glitch Kill on Spotify. Did Shane freeze? You should.
Yeah. I'm kind of out here in the country. The connection might be a little spotty.
It happens. It happens. Sometimes our connection sucks. So, man, tell us a little bit about that video, where the idea for Quado came from. I mean, of course, you get the Total Recall reference.
Oh, no.
Guys, we've lost Shane. Total Recall.
We're never gonna know. It's like the fucking thousand grain ping pong joke.
We are so fucked. All right, we'll give Shane a little bit of time, see if he makes his way back in here. So, should we just go ahead and do the death facts? Serena says he totally recalled himself. Shane, just go back into Messenger and click the link, brother. His phone died, I know it. All right, cool. So, as always, what would a lunch hour be without a fun death fact from your Central Valley Elvira, the mistress of the macabre, the one, the only, Ellie Von Grimm.
So
Take it away,
switching
Ellie.
it up today, fun, morbid fact. Sorry about my voice. I'm pretty sick. So the human blood contains about 0.02% gold. In order to get enough to sell, you would need about 40,000 people, which would really only give you about 8 ounces. So don't plan any mass murders anytime soon.
That was a disappointing death fact.
What was so
I'm disappointed
hang
that
on
I shouldn't kill 40,000 people.
and reap them for gold?
Yeah,
So
I'm sad now.
0.02, like that, like 40,000 people to only get about 8 ounces of gold, which is not much.
No, not worth it. Really messy. How do you even get gold out of blood? How do you separate the two?
The extraction process sounds like it would be a real bitch.
And can you imagine if, like, in the gold miner times, if they knew that? Did they know that?
Did they know that? When did this fact become known that, human blood has that amount?
How much copper does it have? Is copper worth more? I mean, people on meth seem to think so. So
yeah, how does one harvest blood gold? from
Blood gold.
Serena Moon Pardue. Ellie would be the one to ask for that. We're trying to get Ellie down here so we could learn how to make a zombie without her using the actual poisons on me. Like, otherwise we need another, willing victim experiment. Red Cross needs to pay up. I agree. But maybe the gold in the blood is necessary. Like, if you extract the gold, you have to break it down to the point where it's no longer useful.
Yes. What does it do? What is gold doing for me? Should I be eating gold? Should it do more? Should I have more in me? I don't know.
Well, I mean, I've had those gold wrapped sushis. And then, of course, like we all used to drink gold Schlager.
You drink Goldschlager. That's disgusting. So, what good does I need? I need research. I need to research this. I'm not going to do it now, but I can.
So,
I need to
what
research.
good is gold doing you? Maybe we can make it an excerpt.
Maybe. It's not even much. What could it possibly do? It's just sitting there. I have more microplastics in me than I do gold.
Especially at this point in
Yeah.
time. Allegedly, every semen sample taken in the last like so many years is like full of microplastics.
Well, it's in our brains. It's in our everything. Whatever.
I'm saying my balls are full of plastic, apparently.
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 Allegedly.
Learn your lesson from Leprechaun and do not eat the gold. Hey, you know what? That was a really cool scene, and I liked how that happened. So,
But did it end well?
no, but I mean, I'm not eating the Leprechaun's gold. Like, Warwick Davis ain't going to get me.
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
The chances are slim, but they're never zero.
Serena says maybe the iron deficiency isn't her problem. It's gold deficiency. Oh, now Robert Cole shows up after we already played the Glitch Kill song and his singer gets kicked off, like
Late.
mysteriously.
Maybe he's like, I can't get back on. You go do it.
Yeah, you go do it. Like, right, Robert's going to message me. Hey, brother, like, can you shoot me that link? I got to make up for Shane dropping off. And watch Shane plan that. Like that. He's going to hit me up on Sunday at the Power Man. Show me, that was funny, huh?
There's no way that he's that prepared. He was already prepared to fuck with us.
That sounds like Shane right there. So it helps with cellular communication and joint health. Thank you, Ellie.
So it helps me get better reception on my phone. And it's doing nothing for my joint health, apparently. Maybe I should
Maybe-
eat gold.
Maybe Serena doesn't have the gold deficiency. Maybe you have the gold
That's
deficiency.
my problem.
So, all right. I believe it is that time in the show where we do everybody's favorite feature. So, just as a precursor, the internet is a wild place. And a lot of people, most people, especially when the internet first started, it was a place to meet somebody, that special somebody. But nowadays, with social media, dudes have taken it so far to the point of ridiculousness, to the point of, well, give us something to laugh at, is what it does.
To the point that we had to create this segment.
Yep. So, gentlemen, I implore you, just because she's pretty, and even though you think it might be a good idea, unless you've got something intelligent to say, or at least a minimal amount of charisma, please do yourself a favor and stay out of that girl's DMs. We're getting better.
Yeah, I know. We every week we say we're gonna practice that, and we never do.
Hey, what's up, John Ray, all the way from Missouri? Like I said, Robert Coleman, wish you were here earlier. Okay, Shane's back.
Oh, hey.
All right, hang on. All right, we're gonna, before we go to stay out of that girl's DMs, we're gonna talk Shane for a minute. Hang on.
Maybe let her.
All right, Shane, you're holding up the best segment of the show.
Apparently, I just needed Wi-Fi. But
It's all right.
okay,
Tell us a little bit about Quado and where the concept
Okay.
came.
okay, quick shot. Yeah, no, it's basically that shit was just Travis wrote a badass riff like hella quick. This was really like it was the fastest song we really like slapped together because we just like felt it. Like, you know, it was like the minute the vibe was picked up, we just started like just banging it out. And it just like reminded me like a time like back in the day when it's just I had like major issues and just how sometimes you just feel in the compulsion and you don't know where it's coming from, and it's kind of like it was kind of like an answer to that. Like in a short little sum up, it's like kind of like, you know, look, a little anthem for that little inner voice that you got.
Okay.
Long story short.
And
Yeah, yeah.
concept
There's like
video.
there's like a mix of like incidents that happen along the way that I kind of try to sprinkle throughout in there. So it's like, you know, little Easter eggs for myself whenever I listen back to it.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah, and that one is so badass. But it's like we got that coming out, and we'll be playing that like May 17th up in the game room in Sonora, and we should be hitting up Sacramento around June 1st. Yeah, I think we're hitting up Parlos for that with Contortion Cyanate. So yeah, again, dude, it's looking like a good year so far. And yeah, I can't wait to play with you guys fucking over at Power Man.
That's right, right. Yesterday, I had my final rehearsal with Nothing But Losers, and it was agreed that Shane's going to come up and do a guest spot with us. We're not going to tell you what song, but if you think about it, it's pretty obvious.
Keep your eyes peeled. You never know when I'm going to just pop up. But
right, Shane,
yeah, man.
You know, you've covered
Now,
sets.
go ahead and get on to the best segment now. I'll quit keeping you.
All right, go check out Glitch Kill. That's Glitch Kill on YouTube, Glitch Kill on Spotify, Glitch Kill on Facebook, Glitch Kill on Instagram, or Glitch Kill Band on Instagram. Shame from. We're never gonna know. Glitch Kill 209 on Instagram is what it was. So, all right, Shane, I'm giving you. Oh, wait. All right, well, Shane busted up the talk box, so I'm kicking him off. Shane, we got to kick you off, dude.
You're speaking in tongues.
You're speaking in tongues, possessed by the devil. So anyway, thank you once again. Check out Glitch Kill 209 on Instagram, Glitch Kill on Facebook, Glitch Kill on Spotify. Great guys. John Ray, not tonight, because we got to get to our next segment, and then we got our last song, and we only got about an hour-ish. But I will talk to you. I would love to have you come on here and do an acoustic song on the lunch hour. He's hanging out with my dad, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So ipso facto, my dad's probably watching the show then.
Oh, like literally right now? He's hanging out literally right now?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Serena said she hoped Glitch Kill comes to the Bay. Roger Gajardo showed up, and Serena just delivering line after line tonight. Poor guy is being killed by glitches. We're going to have to start having her do a bad joke segment or something. That'd be awesome. So anyway, once again, gentlemen, unless you got something good to say, do yourself a favor and stay out of that girl's DMs. All right. We like to start the show. Throw a little softball here. A little softball. Let's put that up.
Is that a real cheetah? Looks like Craig.
You want to read this one?
Okay.
Oh, wait, hang on. That's wrong button.
Eyeballs. Cannot. That may be a real cheetah. I'm not sure. Anyway, this guy looks like Craig. His name's Trey. 6 foot, tatted, 420 friendly business owner. So my schedule is pretty flexible. Trying to find a partner in crime, looking for a relationship, but open to friends as well. Let's go on a date. There's a question mark in there. It's not a statement. It is a question. I don't see anything wrong with this. And if he's hanging out with cheetahs, I'm going to swipe on this guy just so I can pet a fucking cheetah.
Well, see, and when getting this DM from the person who sent it to me, her response was, now I'm going to give this one away, was, I'll bet he'd let us pet the bears.
Yep. Yeah. Should have swiped on that one or whatever. Are they all? They're probably not all swiped. You should have heart instead of X'd. I don't know. Not good at this stuff. But I want to pet some shit.
So you give this guy the chance, and that's what I always kind of try to do is open up with. There's a right way and a wrong way to present yourself to ladies on the internet. That wasn't that bad.
No, show me something. Hey, hi, I'm me. Here's a thing I have that you can pet. Not here, but here is a thing that you can pet, like a cat or a dog or a buffalo or this fucking cheetah. I need to know that I have options to pet things.
All right, so escalating just a little. This guy's a little on the corny side. He asked, "Is your driver's license suspended for driving guys crazy?"
Oh my god. I tried really hard not to roll my eyes at that. Kenneth with one N. Thanks, I hate it.
Looks like you got some pretty hair though.
This is true. I didn't even look at the picture. I'm like, I didn't even care.
Well, it's cropped off. Like the pictures, like as you know, there's always that "what the fuck is that guy?" Like this ain't. I don't think that's Kenneth.
No. I mean, still either doesn't have kids or doesn't like them. Both could be true.
I think it doesn't have kids. So, his bio, stop and hit that like button for your information. I'm a huge nerd, but fear not, I like to do more than nerd stuff. Let's go hiking, camping, long drive, work on my project car.
Let's go hiking and camping on a long drive in the forest where no one will hear you scream.
But I mean, okay, since you're going that route, yeah, that's kind of creepy, but still not a bad way to approach.
No.
Like corny line.
Yes.
But okay. Now let's get here to what you guys came to see.
Let's move in together and I'll dress up slutty for you every day. You can fuck anyone you want and make me watch, and you can humiliate me every day. I like that last part. I could do that. Wow. You know what? If that's your thing, if you have a humiliation kink, I am not here to kink shame. You know what I am. I'm not completely here to kink shame you. It's just this part of the segment.
But I don't know if there was any other introduction of that. That when I got that message in a picture form. I asked one of our semi-regular contributors, I was like, you got any good, creepy DMs or just some of the classics? Because she had pulled up one here and there, and I forget what the first one was, but it was a pretty good one that we had some fun with on the show. And then she sent me a couple that were like, "Oh, marry me" or "run away with me," and she's like, "Fucking lame," So I asked her, I circled back and was just like, "Yo, you got any new ones or just the classics?" She sends me that and another one I think I put on here, and it was all just some classics. I saw that one while we were bed shopping, and I was like, "Yep, definitely using that."
Wow. Just putting it all out there.
Just all of it. No, just
all in one sentence. Just vomited words at you.
Just throwing it out there, hoping it'll work. I mean, they say they honesty. All right, let's see what Drew's got to say. This is Drew, 25. Nice cleavage. In his bio, what's up, beautiful? I'm probably sleeping at the job or working out. Unless it's at night, I'm busy. Prayer emoji, sunglasses emoji, flex emoji. I'm in my villain arc, just a heads up. Go to the flocking gym. I don't smoke or drink anymore, only cigars and vape.
So you do smoke.
But only cigars and vape.
You're a douche. You're a dude, bro. I mean, not a dude, bro fan. This is Riley and or Jonesy.
So you think that? So you're thinking this is a hockey player?
Maybe. I mean, he didn't specify that. I'm sure if he was a hockey player, he would tell you. He would very much be like, "I'm so in hockey, bro." I don't know.
Just.
But I mean, it could have been worse. I guess it could have been a lot worse. I kind of wish we could combine these people, or set them up with each other sometimes.
Like get these dude bros hanging out.
Yeah, this guy's got a shaming kink. This guy seems like he's a real douchebag and would like to shame someone. You guys should get together.
I'm just gonna show you
creating connections.
What Serena said in the chat to your. There you go. Oh, I forgot you had yours open too. So you think this guy's definitely looking for a leg day, bae?
Maybe a gay leg day, bae. Not for me to judge.
All right, this next one is the what the fuck is that guy?
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Maybe. Oh. Looking for a long-term relationship, casual, located in Stockton, and your name is Danny.
Okay.
And that was the first thing I thought.
For those of y'all who can't see it, this guy's got some face tattoos or face paint, I'm unsure which. And he's got like the Stitch mouth, like the ragdoll thing
Looks like
going
Sally.
on. Yeah.
Does your arm fall off too? It's like this isn't like an up shot. This is like an up the nose shot.
Yeah, they definitely, you see the width of this man's nostrils. Like,
But it's like way up in his nose, it seems like.
Well, and you can definitely tell how big his nostrils are because you can see his septum piercing, and the balls are like, you can hardly see them.
You can hardly see his balls.
Tori says we do not need them gathering and coming up with more creepiness.
They would reproduce rapidly.
Well, can they reproduce with each other?
I don't know.
Like, women have to show up. Like, and thus far, the point has been that these dudes can't bag women. Like, for the most part, ladies, I'm going to go ahead and throw this disclaimer out there. If you have actually went for any of these weirdos whose DMs you send me and my wife to blast when we do our show, if you've pursued these guys, and not just in like a monetary content kind of way, you have to cop to it.
You have to give them the link so that they can come on here. We can discuss with
And
them.
we can ask about it. Like, we're going to throw you under the bus back.
But this guy's trying to look really hard. Really, really hard.
What's up, Mel? Samantha? How's it going?
I don't have anything else to say about this guy.
But
I hope that's just his thing.
I would have done a better angle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want the one creepy one or do you want the series? Because usually we end on a series.
Okay. I will read this next one so that you can do the series.
I don't have to do the series. It's not like that one time where I was saving the alpha male one.
Okay.
You know, it's not like that. It's just, it's a series. And do you think we should end with a series? Okay.
Paint in my hair. It's driving me crazy.
This is the benefit to not having any hair.
I think it's your turn.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Men always know exactly what to say, huh? And this guy says, my bro says I look like a cop after my haircut yesterday. And then I'm not sure if that's a regular picture or if it's dick pics that are thankfully scribbled out. And then the next question is, you're not an axe murderer, are you?
Well,
Hey.
Cop.
Does she automatically have to tell him because he's a cop? Or at least that he looks like a cop?
How am I supposed to judge this without a picture of this cop-like man?
Well, I'd assume that's a picture of his haircut looking like cop. You could have left us the cop do, sweetheart.
But it's a valid question. You're not an axe murderer, right?
No.
I mean, it's up to them to tell the truth. You should be truthful when trying to enter any sort of relationship for any sort of reason.
Now, do you think an axe murderer would be more likely to be honest about being an axe murderer
Versus what?
not being an axe murderer?
Like some other sort of murderer? Like the
Well,
axe makes them more honest?
I mean, like when you think axe murderer, you think of vicious, violent. Like you don't think of like creepy serial killing. Like you think of like
These are crimes of passion.
these are blunt people.
Hack and slash kind of anger. Lots of anger. Okay.
All right. Jenna says she fears it's projection and he's the axe murderer.
Plot twist.
That's the plot twist. Lauren says she doesn't need to go on the internet to find weirdos. When's the last time you were asked if you were an axe murderer, Lauren? Okay, you know what? Just to make sure it's recent, because I care about you. Lauren, you're not an axe murderer, are you?
You're an axe murderer. You have to tell me. All this time. I would like to think I would know.
What if it's a recent development?
Oh, that's different. I mean, people change.
If If you can change, then I can change. Anybody can change into an axe murderer.
Doesn't have to be an axe. I mean,
Samantha Bungard
Yeah.
says
yeah.
she's glad she doesn't have to deal with all this online dating because there's a lot of creeps out there.
Yeah.
We've thought of making catfish profiles for the show.
That's mean though. I mean, it was my idea. But,
Yeah, hold the fuck up here.
but it's mean, and I feel bad about that.
Why? We don't
I don't know.
we don't like we do the Tom Haverford where we make a bunch of different dating profiles with a with a bunch of different fucking you know ending letters and you know interests and whatnot.
We
So,
need an absolute fake name though, like a whole fake name, a whole fake picture. Oh my god!
I figured I'd just use body shots of you. Like,
See that shit
oh, I disagree.
for science.
Genesis, do it for science.
Okay,
All right.
so this is mine to read and discover. I have not seen these. In fact, you intentionally kept these from me so that this could be an honest reaction. And I am afraid
Serena's down to help with this experiment.
we might have to actually do this.
Right? Well, I mean, it would be easier than like, because I feel bad reaching out, being like, yo, you got any DMs? Like, but you know what the cool thing is that a lot of these girls have been circling back to me. Like this next contributor, I asked her, and she was like, fuck, man, I deleted them all. And I was like, well, if you get any more, you know, go ahead and send them my way. You know, my ending joke line is, I can't be the only creep in your DMs. Like, you know. But anyway, so Friday, which is we know was a tough day, but before it got rough, these came across, and I was just like, I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Okay, here we go. Buckle in, I guess. I'm home alone right now. Okay, as soon as you have, wait, call me, text me through here, and I'll give my personal number, Bay. Oh, God. Imagine how beautiful you will look pregnant while I wake up early in the morning to make you breakfast and massage your feet and lay next to you, holding you in my faithful arms. I kind of feel like that's
Hold
not
on.
an opening statement.
I can't remember if that was the opening or if that was the next one. Wait a minute. Are those the same? I did accidentally load two of the same ones up.
Oh, nobody else but your pretty ass. My nephew wants his new auntie here already, babe. He wants to meet you and give you a hug. What the fuck? I'm in Buffalo, Missouri. He's so cute. He wants you to be pregnant and give him a baby cousin. What in the procreation is this shit? Ugh. Ugh.
I mean, just immediately jumps into like, I don't want nobody but you, and I want you pregnant. Like, I want to make you pregnant.
Ew. Ugh.
Oh,
He wants to repopulate the world with you.
Serena got us with some DMs. I'll get you on the next show, sweetheart. Let's
Ugh.
see. Is that all you've got on this one?
Ugh.
Please view my laugh reacts as vomit reacts.
Ew. I just, maybe I'm just really tired. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe it's the 10% beer.
It might be the 10% beer, but don't you dare blame it on that. So, it just, what the fuck?
Serena, I know I'm late to the party. I'm just excited for you to see them. They're bad. I'll let Jen see these first. Like, unless you want to wait.
I don't know. I mean, I like to be prepared. I don't like to be caught off guard by gross, creepy people.
See, that's to me, that's the best part of this is seeing your honest to God reactions.
Ugh.
Like, I know sometimes, like, I'm sad that that's all you got on this one.
It just, Makes me want to take a shower. A lot.
My first real question is, are these cats serious?
If you really called their bluff and were like, all right, let's do this.
I'll have your kid.
Address. I wonder if these are even real people, first off. I know nothing about bots except they exist and so on and so forth. Like, does this guy really look like that? Is this even a guy? Is this a human? Is it a fucking AI thing? Is it Chat GPT? Like, are you in this country?
That's my next question. This is Nigerian Prince Shane made it back somehow.
Hey! For now.
For now. All right, let's see if Shane's got something to say.
Well, I just made it back to my driveway, so now I got clear Wi-Fi. No excuse for a shitty signal.
Are you on the road?
Are you
on the road?
Are you driving? That's not safe.
No, you guys caught me in between. I was taking my dog to go take a shit. Yeah.
Well, shit, and you just happen to have a cookie with you. Oh.
But so, did you happen to catch any of the DMs?
No. I was making my way back, so can't have the phone on while I'm going driving, right? That'd be wrong.
If you got Bluetooth, you turn on the video, you throw it to the side, you let it play, coming right through your screen. I listen to my own podcast all the time. I love the sound of my voice.
Okay.
Never.
All right, run me through some of the favorites there. Like what?
So the one we just had was a guy who not only was like, "Hey, you're pretty," but also immediately like wanted this person to have his children.
All right,
like, a lot.
Shane, can you read that?
Okay, as soon as I'll give you my personal number, babe. Imagine how oh my God.
Imagine how beautiful you will look pregnant while I wake up early
and massage your feet and lay next to. Oh my God. Oh, dude, that I caught the part where you said AI generated. I could see it. He's too glistening. Like
glistening.
Yes, it's like the specular highlights are very bright on that.
Okay. What about this one?
Well, that's pretty direct.
Yeah, I mean,
that is clear cut. Like knows exactly what they want.
By the way, for those of you who are listening on Pirate Flag Radio, the DM is, let's move in together and I'll dress up slutty for you every day and you can fuck anyone and you want and make me watch and you can humiliate me every day.
They obviously know their role and what they want to play.
No
question. Yeah. Not leaving it a mystery.
It doesn't even sound like a relationship. It just sounds like
he sounds like he's like interviewing for a job position. Like, I want to be your cuck.
Yeah, hello. I'm here for the cuck position, please.
All right. This is we're over time, and we got to play our last song. And I was working on figuring something out, and it just didn't work out the way I wanted to.
What's that?
So nothing. But anyway, so go ahead and plug Glitch Kill one more time, because when you did it last time was right when everything fell to shit.
Oh yeah, as usual. I mean, it's in the name. But all right, let's go ahead and kill that real quick. All right, Glitch Kill 209 on Instagram, Facebook. Obviously, just put in Glitch Kill. Luckily, we've been on there long enough now. We've actually a little risen in the algorithm. Same on YouTube. We are on Spotify, Apple, and amazing enough, yeah, you can even find us on Pandora, which I still use. I don't know why other people don't, but it's like then. Yeah, most major platforms. Deezer, I believe, too. We even have a BFan link. You can find our link tree on our Facebook. Pretty much just go to our Facebook, keep in touch. We got posts coming up for shows. May 17th, again in the game room up in Sonora. June 1st, Harlow's and Sac, and we got Black Bomb Festival coming up in August. There's another show, I believe it's getting confirmed for July. So new. I still am big on the details, but I will go ahead and put that up on the Facebook if y'all want to keep in touch.
Throw it up there in the link, man. Glitch Kill, throwing out songs, playing them shows. Shane, thanks for coming on 3 times tonight. It's a record.
Just like the parties, dude. It's like I be in and out all the time and shit. Like fucking just Batman-y motherfuckers.
Right? Shane left 20 minutes ago, and all of a sudden you come in the other door. No, I didn't.
I've been here. I just had to run the store.
So anyway, Ron, I'm gonna kick you off. So
All right,
Shane,
bro.
take it easy. Everybody, check out Glitch Kill, Facebook, Instagram, all the socials, all Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music, you name it. Shane, have a good one, brother.
You too, guys. Have a great night.
All right, so we got one last song, and I'm glad Shane mentioned Black Bomb Metal Fest because this comes from the originators of Black Bomb Metal Fest. This is our friends in Replication, and this is a cover. It's Replication versus Meg Myers, Desire, featuring John Decaney. Decaney? I don't know. Jonah, my bad.
Words are small. The eyeballs are old.
So we're going to go ahead and cue that up. You can check out the lunch hour most time on Friday nights, right here live on Facebook and YouTube, where you can participate in the comments. Send us those creepy DMs, ladies. Please keep them coming.
Leave their names in. Leave their faces in.
Leave their names and their faces. We will blast them. Also check out us, and you can also check us out on Pirate Flag Radio on Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Seaboard time, which would be 2 o'clock over here on the West Coast. Check out pirateflagradio.com, WPFR. You can check out more shows such as Buzzkill featuring Gary C. Allen, Transmission in Exile featuring Moose, Trainwreck Roberts, and of course, like 332 shows featuring our founder and godfather, Mike Vanek, because he's Mike Vanek and he sucks. Anyway, my name is Lunchbox. We'll see y'all soon. What you got?
Bye. That's what I got.
That's Jen. This is Replication versus Meg Myers, Desire, right here on Pirate Flag Radio. The lunch hour. Good night. Drink beer.
Monday. No, drink beer.